Oh, hello. Hello, hi. How's everybody doing? Oh, I'm dark. Put some light on. Get some, let's get some face light. There. Face light. Light on my face. Yes, Advent children outfits. Welcome in. Welcome everybody. Uh I mean the first thing we'll do is because I just didn't get a chance to that one time. By that one time I mean like last week. We didn't finish the game before the state of play, before the state of mid with Sleep Easy. It really wasn't mid, okay? It's just that I know what people wanted and that people weren't going to like it. It's going to be really weird, everything that happens. What's up, Dango? How's it going? Um, we could talk about Magic the Gathering a little bit. I'll probably do that later as we kind of drop off. What's up, Devante? Sunny Bauer? Um, yeah, from an industry perspective, it's funny. Like the state of play probably showed off a bunch of games that'll sell really well, be critically kind of mid. Um, but for like discerning U.S. audiences and UK audiences and most Western audiences, they were watching it going like, "Where's the thing that we want?" We got new titles, bunch of hack and slash, all good by the way. Um, but very like China came in strong with two really intense titles. And I didn't even know one was Chinese when I first watched it. When Tides of Annihilation was first announced, I was like, okay, this is what's this? At first I thought, oh, is this the Expedition 33 announcement? Just because, it had that initial aesthetic, and then they showed off a character I didn't recognize. Then they showed off combat, and it started to realize that this was more of a hack and slash kind of character action game. But then, upon looking into it, it's a Tencent owned game. 10 cent developed game. So throw that in with Lost Soul aside, and really the two big um, hack and slash games. This year's Black Myths, so to speak, uh, also from China. For me personally, the game of the show was Saros. I know not a lot of people are as excited about the, but Returnal was I think the best game of the generation. Um, PlayStation exclusive game that is of the generation. So I'm excited for that. Onimusha 4 also big deal. You know. So yeah. Uh, Shadow Hearts VA too. Jennifer English. Yeah, who's also in Expedition 33. But um, yeah, I don't know. The shape of the gaming industry is going to be really like really just interesting over the next few years. Um, we got Elon putting his hat into the AI games ring. Microsoft is talking about more like trying to find better ways to use generative AI with artist intent as like this kind of workaround. Um, China just shut down the U.S. operations uh, for Marvel Rivals, which taught a lot of people that did not know this that Marvel Rivals is a NetEase Chinese game that has just had some Western development branches. and they just shut those down. And I think we'll see a lot more stuff like that happen, where, you know, once China has figured out how to like sustain a development project that they've put money in, because the relative strength of their economy right now is allowing them to do so, they'll just back out as soon as it no longer makes financial sense for them to do so. Tariffs can impact that. All sorts of stuff's going to impact that. It's just going to be weird to see the way that the industry sort of unfolds. You know, and you never know what that really looks like. I don't think the industry is going to break, but it's going to change. And my heart certainly goes out to people that are going to, you know, have sort of built their whole life around careers that may not be available for them moving forward. So, other than that, though, I think I'm actually just going to kind of delve into the game, right? First things first, I'm gonna say I'm using some mods that you cannot get on Nexus right now, particularly the Advent Children for Cloud mod. So let me switch over and we'll get into that. So welcome in. This is what we've got so far. I think it looks great. So right now, it's not available for public consumption, and I'll show you why shortly. It is actually not functional completely yet. I have workarounds in place that will make this not game breaking, but I'll show you when I get a chance here. I have other mods to show off too, but since I'm in like halfway through chapter 14, I can't go do that. So we'll get through freecam, the ending portion, and go over some stuff. I have the full fusion sword over the igneous saber, because the igneous saber is the ugliest weapon in the game, and so I was super happy to replace that. I do not have the rotation point set centered appropriately right now for it, but it works fine otherwise. And for the sleek saber, I have the portion. Now, yes, I'm fully aware that it's supposed to be, there's supposed to be spaces and holes in here, and you know what? Soon. .jpg. Okay, I'm doing the best that I can. All right. And then the other one, this is actually a publicly available mod. This is Odin's Blade. And I have it over Crystal Sword, which I think is a good enough looking weapon. I didn't feel like the need to replace it. But and there are some really good Buster Sword replacement mods out there that I didn't use. And the main reason I didn't use them is because we're going into the ending here, and I thought that it would possibly cause glitches. And then you guys probably notice some ghosting right now. And there's some post-processing stuff that's weird in this game. It's a motion blur thing. Okay. But that aside, okay, let's break down the ending a little bit here. and see this mod in action. Suna mods need the model tweak to add holes. I've almost got that done. And then also a variant with somebody will make a variant with the arm cloth too. Something about this mod though, it does break a particular type of attack, and we'll go over that. Like, I'll be able to survive without it because this is a busted ass late game save, but you know, we can look at that later. Also, I have like volumetric fog turned off completely, and so if this area looks more visibly vibrant and colorful, it's not reshade. It's the fact that that the feature of volumetric fog is disabled. One thing, though, using freecam, let's look around. I did want to show off this area, because this area, from the perspective that we see it in, it does sort of constitute a disappointment to me. I'm not saying it isn't beautiful, but like, it's one of the areas that just looks so perfect in the OG. I do miss the crystal stairs. There's no reason that we can't have fixed camera scenes in these games. In fact, in Remake there was a fixed camera scene, but I didn't want to show off from afar how this looks, because it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty faithful. But Sunamods, thank you for the offer to help. Also, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You're in the middle of an 8-hour research day, Di, and I saved your day. Yeah, this is important research, though, so you're still working. I'm sorry. But yeah. Like, this looks so good from up here. And I wish there was just like a giant cloud walking around. And this should be available for like public consumption soonish, like the DAC mod. Not from me, but from somebody. But look how good this looks from up here. You know? So, they understood the assignment. They biffed, I think, a little bit just with not having a crystal staircase coming up. But I do like the way this looks. All right. And I know a lot of people have free cammed this to death. And so there's not going to be a ton of there really isn't a ton of super interesting finds, other than just, the fascination of seeing how things...
Oh, planet and its faithful stewards, please, lend me your strength. I know I'm doing this wrong.
Mama never taught me how to pray.
Last living Sephiroth, I may never learn.
I do find it interesting, at least, that you know these white kind of the the white bubbles here are coming out of her as she prays.
All I want is one thing. To keep the others safe. They mean so much to me. So please, tell me how to do that. I'm begging you.
I hear these were really popular. These force button presses. Now remember, we solved the whispers already. We know what they are. They're the souls of the Cetra, right? And um, once they've returned to the live stream, like that's a role specifically for Cetra. And the three factions of whispers are described by Cloud as not Sephiroth's, not the planets. And then this third type. So the White Whisper is a third type. Okay. It seems affiliated with the weapons. It seems affiliated with some kind of contingency that the planet puts up, but it is somehow independent from the planets, right? So the Gray Whispers seem to be the planets. The black ones seem to be Sephiroth's. The white ones seem to be something else. How we've seen them represented, though, are Aerith, right? Planetary Guardian, you know, and the weapons. And the weapons we know are from the planet, too. But it's as if they're part of some contingency to purify or clean the life stream. You know, they're like white blood cells almost. And they do seem to be uh you know, free from Genova's corruption. All right, this looks good. It looks very good. All right, so there's some stuff with the arms, but hey, like nobody's perfect, okay? All right, so let's look. First of all, yes, I added the wing. But two, what a cool shot, right? This is a very specific look too at the pattern on the floor. Um, but the pattern on the floor almost matches kind of like this. Like, I think this is supposed to be water. This is the water altar, the stream, live stream. But it is interesting that there's also these like uncolored little tendrils too. And this also does look similar to the Sildra Inns um, logo in Cosmo Canyon. And this, okay, so let's look at this. So we got this here. First of all, this is sick. So rainbow life stream sort of manifests from his sword here. You know, and we've all watched this. It's wild. Then we get a live stream emanating from the sword here. And as it happens, ignore the fact that Aerith isn't there. Just for the moment. She's here now. We got Sephiroth up here. First of all, fucking dope shot, right? Just a dope ass shot. Aerith seems woefully unfazed right now. But yeah, the wing adds. Yes. Yes to the wing. Yeah. As much of this wing as possible. Struggle. Once again, though, the entire time there's this struggle, there it cuts and there's like the rainbow thing coming out of his sword. It's like it's a manifestation of his dreams, of his willpower having some kind of impact, you know, on the live stream here. Does it mean something as raw as delusion? I don't think so. I think it's something that does manifest somewhere, right? And potentially creates a splinter world. Who knows? If only temporary. But yeah, as we see we'll see the models move around a lot, and that's never ever going to be significant. It's only for the purpose of framing shots. So if we go, you know, back to the camera, it's interesting to see, but I don't think it's relevant from a lore perspective. But at this point, Cloud has almost driven the Masamune back into Sephiroth's dick. Right here. Yes. Yes. Potentially very painful. And we see this whole halo, this rainbow effect. We see some subpar lighting on Cloud's face. Makes him look like Gollum. Also good. So good. We're in this dream world right now where catastrophe, crisis has been averted. Strangely, a black whisper emerges. Okay. And this is visible. This is visible regardless of whether you're using freecam or not. Black whispers start to emerge. Then we get another view. Still within the rainbow aura. The new space within the planet that's been created. Perhaps created for the sole purpose of allowing Aerith's prayer to complete. and Omni Aerith to be born. You not born, but this is where her journey starts. The same. So I mean, in my the way that I've interpreted this is that the Aerith that's sort of born here as a result of this prayer, is the one that's helping Cloud, like, throughout the past, like even in remake, the one in chapter 14, in the resolution scene, that's the Aerith that is flowing through the live stream in this omnitemporal fashion, the one that canonically he talks to in the Sleeping Forest. So what it feels like they're doing is they're adding this time travel element to Aerith, right? That recontextualizes the original story so far. To say that, oh, remember in the OG when you have that weird conversation with Aerith on the Sleeping Forest on the way to her death, and she seems to know more. That Aerith has already died, and she's time traveling Omni Aerith. So, what they've set themselves up to do is tell the same story with time travel, but somehow not really actually change the story. Just instead say, hey, this is what was really happening without the abbreviations of a 40-hour time frame, right? So that's what they've set up so far. They've also written a check with this New Worlds thing, though, that is obviously going to get some people hopeful or fearful that new fates may unlock as a result of all this. And I'm not against either of these, nor am I like really signing one or the other. I'm just conveying what seems to be being shown here. In my opinion. Okay, so we see the sword there, unbloodied. Then things shift. Here's the real thing. Bloody sword. No Aerith model. We couldn't they knew that there'd be freecam. But this is what happened, outside of the Rainbow Bridge, outside of the Bifrost. And you'll see her positioning dead center of the everything here. Hold on just a second. The spotlight changes, yeah. So weirdly, we see the kind of aura change, but there's still rainbowy stuff no matter what as she's falling, right? No matter what perspective it's kind of shifting between, it's almost as if, the potential reality of Cloud's hopes and dreams has started to merge a little bit with the one that the rest of the party seems tuned into. And I think one, that's a framing thing. They're just trying to you know like it cinematically looks more interesting. Two, I also think that it has to do with the fact that all of this is born of the white materia's prayer, the holy materia's prayer. even though we see elements of that earlier in the story, um, earlier in the story, its precipitating event is right now, right? And then it creates somebody that sort of ignores time and can travel backwards through the kind of omnitemporal arrangement. So this is the precipitating event. This is the catalyst of a non-linear but still, temporally consistent experience that we've had in the 7R trilogy so far. And people get frustrated at that because it kind of sounds like a mind bender, but it's not that sophisticated of a plot, really. Not really. Not compared to other time travel shit. Like, even Interstellar makes this look, so basic. Yeah, and so to create this shot, they just made a little star field inside the black ocean underneath the underneath everything. But if you look at these little stars there, it's hard to see here, but they're like these little light wisps. They actually rotate, they move. But if you want to know where this is specifically, it's like way underneath the rest of the map. So see that? That was Cloud.
Aerith!
Some of the physics on this are gonna be not perfect. I'm sorry that I've double killed you. It's the fucking adamantium clothing strap has killed Aerith. That was really what killed her. The way this whole thing is kind of, it's expanding outward. That looks like an eye. Doesn't that look like an eye?
Yours are empty. Just like you.
Cloud, it's okay.
Right here, we're seeing him experience the real grief of loss. He's saying the speech that was edited out specifically for the end of Rebirth. And then Aerith comes, seemingly born of this white halo, of this white prayer, with almost the sole purpose of like assuaging Cloud's descent, or slowing it down at least. Because if it were to happen now, Sephiroth wins, right?
Aerith.
Oof. Eyes came out good, but yeah, face physics are rough.
I'll kill you!
Aerith!
Also, that they the blood there that they can seemingly see. That comes in and out depending on whether they're watching. The blood on her hands too was very visible there.
A confluence of worlds and emotions. Loss, chief among them.
Lost chief among them.
It engulfs fleeting moments of joy, transforming them into rage, sadness, hatred. Never have I felt them so.
Is there a slight echo on the audio, by the way? Let's see. Not that you notice? Okay. How are the levels, by the way? Also, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Stygian. What's interesting, Sephiroth seems completely unbothered, even though he supposedly missed. Sounds a little bit like it's inside of a can. Okay. That's perfect. That's a little bit of echo. Yeah, it's clear that Sephiroth isn't seeing what Aerith is doing here right now. Which is, I think, very intentional. Like, Sephiroth doesn't really key in to what's happened here until later, until the fight. You know, where he says, "I underestimated you." But I still do think this is, you know, sort of the beginning of, say, Holy's, basically Holy Aerith, right? Omni Aerith, the one that, because this Aerith, first of all, we got the White Whispers coming in, sort of encapsulating what is happening to her.
However, you'll never see the truth with such clouded eyes.
And then from there, that's where the Aerith that we see in Chapter 14, the resolution, the Aerith that we see in Chapter 14's resolution and remake, that's where Sleeping Forest Aerith is, right? And that's a speech that was in the OG that's been recontextualized to include this sort of Omni Aerith, right? This time traveling Aerith. And so they've written themselves a little bit of a blank check with that, so that they can either just tell the same story, but with, you know, this added Deus Ex Machina that's supposed to fill in, like, time traveling subtext, or, you know, they can, you know, offer something that that deviates slightly from what we expect, right? And what they do, again, you know, I'm here for it as long as it's what they want and not what, you know, the fans demand of them.
After all, you're just a puppet.
All right, and I plan on cheesing all of these fights because why not? And then, you know, something that everybody and their mother noticed is that everybody has a limit break right here except for Cloud. Cloud is calm because to him, he's been assuaged. You know, Aerith has done something to fill him with like a sense of hope, to counteract the despair, and the purpose for that is very likely to prevent him from falling early, you know, falling before he's supposed to. Okay. So, oops. Do we have crowds? So, I'll show you why this mod is not available yet. For whatever reason, this does not work. Power cleave, like you can do the animation, but it doesn't do any damage, right? That is specific to this mod. I don't know if it has to do with the cloth physics, but until I fix that, until it gets fixed by somebody, I've got people helping me. It really can't be released. R1 synergy attacks are really, the synergy skills are really strong, and if it wasn't for the fact that I'm super overpowered because of other dumb mods, and because it's late game, then I wouldn't even bother doing this. Even this is having some issues with waiting. Yeah, actually, now that I look at it. Huh. Alright. Yeah, only attacks that do damage are my remote attacks. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. Oh, this is going to be extra especially hard. I can only do 21 damage at a time. Well, see, this is why it's fun to do this stuff live. This is debugging. See how much damage I can do to the barrier. Alright. Well, that might be a deal breaker for the actual combat, but let's look at this zone while we're at it, I guess. Um, okay. Remember how we talked about the eyes earlier? This doesn't look too dissimilar, by the way, from the pattern in the on the floor of the like legit temple or the legit Forgotten Capital. Obviously, we're transported into Genovaville whenever there's the light balls. By the way, I know a lot of people. A lot of people actually mention this on Twitter because they've done this already, and they're like, "Oh, look, it's white materia balls." No, these are actually in a lot of scenes. If you go outside of like the camera zones, they're just an Unreal thing that help light physics and help you create light sources that you would use on a movie set, replicating it so that light designers know how to illuminate a scene, and they can use film reference material. It's really just a design tool. I think I'm also invincible too. So there's something about the physics of this that have made me kind of broken. I can only do some damage, and only some damage can be done to me. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Alright. Cutscene time. It looks good in cutscenes. Yeah, it looks great. Great in cutscenes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Once the walls fall too, we start to see a lot more of the Black Whispers surrounding it. So, I wonder if my limit break will even do damage. It'll look cool. Well, folks, just okay. Not being able to do damage with Cloud's gonna be an issue with this fight. But we can do free cam stuff. Let's look around. Okay, we're still in this falling void.
You good?
Especially on art. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. Clearly it's gonna be fine. Alright. The care plan. Didn't he say something about other worlds? Yeah, although to be fair, at least there's the yeah, hold on just a sec. I'm gonna see if I can look at this in the background. Oh man, it's crunchy on Twitch. For people that are having issues on Twitch, Blitz, just let me know. It's super crunchy there. There's really nothing I can do about that. Multi-stream seems to be forcing 2500 bitrate. So go ahead, and if I were you, I would actually switch over to YouTube. Hold on. We'll retry. I don't know though.
You good?
Oh, come on. You can tank this. You got it, Anarchy. I think a lot of people discussing the delusion theory discount the fact that Aerith can presumably see the rift the entire length of this game. Yeah, I think delusion's definitely not the way I would ever describe this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch, guys. I'm really sorry. Alright, UP. Carry the battle. Oh yeah, let's... It's pretty sick. And very reminiscent of Advent Children's, you know, Thin Bahamut fight. Yeah, this is sick. This is a sick shot. There's no way. There's no... This is pure cinema. Joshy Poo, thank you. Welcome in. That looks fine. That's a totally fine angle for that to be. All of it is fine. Don't worry about any of this. Yes. Yeah. You're gonna have to carry me in this fight. Yuffie, I'm sorry. Huh. That's fine. It's a double-edged sword, because, you know, I apparently can't take damage with this costume on. That's how goated it is. I can't do it either, but, you know, like, that's okay. Can we do backline commands? Yeah, let's do backline commands. Oh, I do some damage. No pressure. Love it. Love it. Who's my summon? My summon's gonna have to win this battle for me. But while we're here, actually, let's look at this area. Where are we now? Okay, we've fallen further into the depths. It's still all fucked up down here, though. But there's more, like, things about, you know? It was the crystal staircase we made along the way. Alright, this summon is going to be doing all the work. Have fun! Alright. Alright, Odin. I can only build ATB with attacks that actually hit. And the only attacks that hit right now are his blade burst things from aerial combat because it's glitched. So this is awesome. This is exactly what the Lord intended for this fight. Building up ATB so I could do summon commands. We'll probably kill him with Zantetsuken. We might kill him first with this, All Father's Fury. Let's do it. Oh, he missed! Oh, dude. Odin, you're shit at this game. Yeah! This instant party kill that doesn't instantly kill enemies. Because this isn't a Soulsborne game. Ooh. A lot of White Whispers here, too. Now we have Zack wandering around this white space. And this is a white space that he was pushed into, if you recall, by Sephiroth in the 7th stamp world, right? So the weird Johnny Corgi that has 7 stars on it that you can only see in the Ultimania or the freecam, that's the one that he seemingly was pushed into here. If we're to assume that they all connect in any kind of logical form. Which isn't necessarily the most safe assumption based on Hamaguchi's answer about them being multiple world. When he said, when he when I asked him about the ending of intermission, his response was that, well, that can be kind of explained away with the multiple worlds thing, right? That's the difference between. Yeah, there's something wrong with Twitch. I can't really stop it. I guess I could start it, but yeah, I would go to Twitch if I were you.
White, as far as the eye can see. Hey, anybody there?
Okay. Then there's these, right? These are explicitly white whispers. Not gray. Not black. And so, you know, if these are a function of the white materia and they're leading Zack somewhere, they're leading him here, right? To Cloud. Because Aerith wants Zack to help Cloud. And she's using this planetary tool probably to help create a new live stream or purify the live stream, something that's got like kind of a contrary function to the black materia. She's using that to do that. Travel through time and space to make events coalesce this way. Also notice the little bits of rainbow around him here. Should I make that blacker? All right. Think about it. Probably. It does pair well with the Blue Eyes mod, huh? And that's available on Nexus. I can't remember the mod author's name, but I'll give credit in the video.
How about that? Well, nice to see you too.
A lot of times if you do the eye mods for Cloud, it'll just change all the soldiers. But for whatever reason, this one doesn't. This one only changes Broden. Broden and Roche's eye. Oh, this is exit. This is super epic looking. This is the way it should be. Not just two Buster Swords. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this fight, though. I have to rely on the worst character in the game to win this fight. Which is Zack. Yeah, I gotta do a lot of high bravery. Dude, this is sick. I don't care. I don't care. This is cool. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, I'm also invincible, so it seems. So I can do damage with spells that I don't have any MP for. Oh, God. And that looks cool. I get the last hit.
You were a soldier. How could you turn your back on everything we stand for?
Easily.
Right. As long as you get what you want, who cares?
That right after he says easily is very unnatural sound. Okay. So I'm invincible, but I can't do damage for close range attacks. Okay. I wonder if it's the weapon. I'm gonna retry from this battle, and then we'll do a... Oh, hold on just a second. Guys, give me about 2 minutes, okay, and I'll be right back. Hi, everybody. I think I fixed it. So we're going to find out right now. And I know we got to redo some stuff as a result, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it here. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, I figured out what's going on with my bitrate, and there's nothing I can do about it.
To keep the others safe. They mean so much to me. So please, tell me.
Oh my god. Did I? I forgot. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I forgot to enable freecam. There's one built into the console, but I don't like it, so we're not. Okay. And it didn't crash it. Okay. We're doing so good here. We're so good at this. Okay. Shit. All right. Also, hi, everybody. Again, YouTube is night and day. Twitch, I'm so sorry. Okay, we're skipping this. We've already seen it. This goes so hard. Okay, so it turns out that other people have gone through what I went through. So if you're wondering what happened with the mod. You didn't come for, you came for the discussion? That's cool. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. No! Okay, that worked. Okay, Annie's taking damage. I can't tell if it worked yet. We'll find out. I do. Aqualung. Alright. It still seems to be missing some. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think I fixed the synergy skill weight thing, but for the close range attacks, I think that might just be this weapon, so I'll find out. Because I did weight the weapon wrong, and the modding is hard. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be too. This is gonna be way too annoying to try. So let's do testing. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I can't go anywhere, so I have to. Okay, I have a save, so it's okay. We'll do. Yeah, this is always the easiest. Usually it's been YouTube that's janky? Really? How's your project going, by the way? How's your research? What are you researching? In general terms. Joshipu. Yeah, not alone. I did make these, but not alone. Not even at all. There's good guides. Okay, where am I going? Let's... I guess we can do VR. Let's do VR. Chadley!
Are you taking a brief vacation as well, Cloud? There may be no more
God damn it.
but I hope
God
you can
damn it.
see me from time to time. It's so good to see you again, Cloud. I've been traveling from town to town, searching for an ideal location in which I might continue, but I'm having some difficulty narrowing it down.
I can't tell. It looks like they're all hitting.
It's on you. Hang back.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's just might just be that one. Let's do more testing here. This probably looks better anyways, but still, it's the principle of the thing, guys. You're having an off day, dude. I'm gonna turn you off. Okay.
Then I wish you good luck in your travels. The intel you've gathered has paid dividends. I've begun to see the planet in a whole new light. The more I learn about our world, the more rewarding it is to explore it.
Let's make sure that I'm not gaslighting myself here. Oh, there's echoes? How bad is the echo now? Game echo, huh? You're getting a game echo. How about now? Game echo? The game was with voice lines. Okay. It might literally be picking up on my... And weirdly, only with voice lines. Well, shit. Oh my god. It's my microphone picking up. Because I don't have... I'm not using headphones. I have a voice modulator. Blue Silver, definitely not just you.
Back to the planet.
Yep, it's just this weapon. But I did fix synergy. So we're close. Okay. Listen. That's all we needed to know. Okay. So we'll go.
Endless replayability is the simulator's greatest. Obtaining all that intel has
Still
only
echo?
stoked my desire to learn more. If I could visit other continents. Whoa! I'm in the presence of a wheeling master. You're not just
Fine. Okay. Okay, let's try now.
Cloud, how go your travels?
Is there echo now?
I hope.
MVINs, they're almost ready to be released.
If there's
And I
nothing
think
else,
Ninja Grime
I
is
wish you
working
good luck on your
on
travels.
some of these too. I think Ninja Grime is working on the one with the cloth arm for remake. So we should be able to get these to you soon.
Oh my god, it's the all passengers with reservations.
Okay. All right, we're gonna power through this part. Oh shoot. Okay. I've got to change the weapon first. Don't let me not change the weapon. Jersey Jedi said Zack is definitely not the worst character in the game. I just mean to play. Like his kit. Jersey Jedi. And part of it's just he doesn't have a complete kit, right? But what, like, even Cade Sith has a complete kit, and it can be really powerful. And Sephiroth doesn't have a complete kit, but he's Sephiroth, so that's why, like, the hardest VR battle for most people is Bonds of Friendship, whereas Legendary Hero is super easy to clear for most people. They should give Zack the DMW in part 3. I agree, Gene. I just got a notification from my internet service provider that there's a planned outage at 3:30. Okay, which is part. I mean, and I called because, like, dude, like there's a bandwidth issue, but I mean, not much I can do. Okay, we're skipping this. We already did this. Okay. Oh shit! I can do damage now?
Don't overdo it. I'll end this. I got it. Get ready.
But I will fix the weight on. Oh, comment. Co-meteor. I hate that you can still get HP gates in the year of our Lord. Okay, HP gate down. Yeah. I guess I could headcanon that as Meteor Rain for Cloud. Yeah, you could. Because why not? You know?
Stay strong.
Of course.
Yes.
All set. Gotcha. Let's go. We're gonna feel this one.
It worked! Oh my god. Yeah, why bother, you know? So many HP gates. Man, Cloud being able to do damage does really help with this fight, huh?
You good?
I do like that, by the way. Wow. 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 I don't think you have a choice.
I thought I was stronger than this.
I thought you were stronger too. I just find it funny that Zack has meteor shots, a move inspired by Cloud, and Cloud doesn't have it in his kit. Yeah, I know. That's silly. Through Cloud's DMW too. Also, why is that true? Do you find that concerning? Yeah, give me my limit break back.
You good?
You got that right. Come on, Spellblade work. Yeah. Spellblade is such a busted move that I don't like using it. No, I agree. Get that shit out of here. I love that you can speed up in battle cutscenes. Okay. Skipping.
Zack. How's about we save the catching up for later?
Yeah, how about it? Okay. Now we can properly fight. I like this little horror string. Yeah, I like the music here is good too. Kind of a unique track.
Cloud, you ready for this? Yeah. All right. Follow my lead. Look at you taking charge. I like it.
Oh man. Wait till you see how in charge I am with your girl. Did I forget? I forgot. Hold on. Please don't crash. Okay. You guys would hear it if I crashed.
What the hell happened to you? You were a soldier. How could you turn your back on everything we stand for?
Easily.
Right. Long as you get what you want, who cares who gets hurt?
Hey, look,
That
it's
it? You really got it coming.
look, it's a MOBA. Oh, I should probably heal. Oh, he's got cure. Okay. Let's look at this zone here. Okay. So something of note is that, like, wherever this is a new sky map. This isn't the galaxy sky map thing at the edge of creation. It's different. It's very different. And I don't know if that's significant, but in the remake Ultimania, they said that the galaxy design in the Edge of Creation scene was important and deliberate. So it's possible that this is representative of something different as well. I mean, I don't see anything particularly unique about it beyond,
Let's do this.
you know, what you would imagine.
Get ready.
Rage. My weak throw puppet.
Here, let's beat him with High Braver. Oh, never mind. Cloud's gonna beat him automatically, so may as well just, I guess, do it. Oh, look at this. Look at this hot shot right here.
So too do they part.
So too do they part. Okay, so let's watch what happens in this scene. Okay, so he literally divides the landmass. Okay, rainbows come off of him. See here. And his little segment breaks off. Meanwhile, Cloud is over here. So we see kind of rainbow stuff emanating from Zack's segment. And then whisper shit, black whisper shit happening in Cloud's. So it's again like, you know, the battle of light and dark for Cloud. You know, Cloud is the key figure in their struggle. And that's consistent. So he runs towards...
Cloud, save her!
And he says, save her. Now, that's one of those lines, right? Where it's like, save her. Is one of those lines where it feels like that is a huge promise, right? Like, that's going to be one that a certain segment of the fandom is going to have a real tough time, like, squaring away if the salvation ends up being, like, metaphysical, or, like, her soul, or, you know, something that's, like, not concrete. That's going to feel cheap to a lot of people. Not just people that really want her to survive. Just in general, that's a big complaint that I've heard of the story, is that, particularly from critics, you know, like journalists and stuff like that, is that if the story is just going to end up being the same anyways, why offer that? You know, if not to do the laziest red herring, like, that's just bad writing. It's like sort of a bad thing. So however that line delivers, it needs to really be carefully done. And if it delivers a broken promise, that needs to be resolved too, right? Like, if Cloud fails somewhere, you know, Zack needs to, there needs to be like a reckoning on that, for that to feel like it wasn't just you know, Chekhov's gun that didn't right its firing.
Alone at last. Shall we?
And you hear him saying, alone at last, meaning finally I have you, right? It's so clear that that's what he wants. And that's when he transforms into this. Bizarro Sephiroth. Now, in Japanese, this was always Sephiroth reverse or rebirth, which are the same word in Japanese.
Don't care how big you get. I'm not backing down. I'm finishing this. Not looking good. Still in it. It's on now.
Okay, then we've got White Whispers attacking him. Here, bringing him down.
Gotcha.
So Aerith's Whispers restraining him.
Gotta be careful.
Okay.
All good. Not looking good. Back to the planet.
You have a dumb hitbox on that.
Enough. Won't last long. Back to the
You got a dumb hitbox on that too. Okay. Yeah, this mod looks great. This is looking really good.
Any sign?
Maybe the Whispers got him.
You think they took him somewhere?
Let's look at this place. Maybe the Whispers got him. So where are we? Okay. Well, there's no fog effects, so we are near... We are in the same zone that we were before. However, this particular skybox was edited to have, like, more darkness in the sky. And seemingly to not have snow in the distance. Right? If people were on my last stream, this is a version of the same skybox, just without snowy mountains. And with, like, the makings of the rift in the sky. Not quite, but same thing. Let's, oops. Oh, wait. Okay, no. So let's look around. We got... So portions of Genova's body are now, like, rot throughout here with, like, the spine stuff. These were the same eyeballs that we saw. And then we got all these wispies. And then we got this purple. We got purple everywhere. Like, purple was going to be the patron color of Sephiroth for sure. Like, since Rebirth. Since Remake. Then we've got... Okay. Let's look here. Okay, so this is the same summon language. So again, the summons all use Norse language. They all use the same Elder Futark. And Elder Futark is all over Remake. Like, it's even on like pieces of clothing, like the leather gloves for Tifa have this writing. It's gobbledygook, but it's interesting that they use it. They added new symbols and new languages specifically for the Temple of the Ancients. That gets used a lot in the Forgotten Capital, and the White Whispers in particular use that language too. The full model. There's just one major wing structure, but he's got two wings, which I think is going to be, you know, when we finally see Sephiroth, or Seraph Sephiroth, or Saphir Sephiroth, whatever they end up going with, we'll see the rest. So we've got two wings on the lower bottom, and then we've got these two here. So we should see 6 white wings with Sephiroth, and then the 7th wing will be like his dark, weird one wing. Here we've got his Whisper Neo Bahamut. And I'm sure Sephiroth will summon Whisper Nero Bahamut Zero, if they call it
This one's for
that.
Aerith.
Okay.
This is Bond! It's Betty, Bond! We don't have time for this!
Come on, we gotta take out Bahamut. I got this. Okay, the limit and beyond. I'm not going out with this. Mind taking over?
Counting on you. Don't worry. You're mine.
Let's do... Oh, shoot.
Let me take care of those wings for you.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, we gotta retry from before the current phase. The fight on hard was brutal.
Inside.
I think the first time, I've done it a bunch of different times, and I have no materia selected or whatever, so clearly, like, Kate Sith doesn't have healing. So I'm just going to be cheesing the fight with the fact that I've busted ass mods and stuff like that. I don't even have track of what mods I'm using at this point for gameplay.
This one's for Aerith.
This is fun! This is very fun! I don't have time for this.
Come on, we gotta take out Bahamut. Let's finish that.
My turn? Here goes! There!
Oof.
Your turn now!
I'll do this way.
You got this!
Don't give up.
Shoot. Fuck, barely missed it.
Gotta be strong. This.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Shoot, okay. I think I can pressure. The deals I gotta try and pressure him first. And he was close, but. Or, I mean, stat.
He's on.
This is the where you first learn to play Kate Sith.
You think it's more?
Yeah, Kate Sith could benefit from some materia, as could Red 13. I forgot though that I think a D materia his ass.
This one's for Aerith.
This is fun! This is very fun! I don't have time for this.
Come on, we gotta take out Bahamut.
Ready?
You ready? Not throwing in the towel.
It's not over yet.
Damn it. Okay. At least we can skip through this part or speed it up. We'll get there. Okay.
He's on.
Maybe the rest is out.
You can take home somewhere?
This one's for Aerith.
This is fun! This is very fun! I don't have time for this.
Come on, we gotta take out Bahamut.
Even
Giving it my all.
You like taking
All
over?
set. It's on
do me.
Careful now, Betty.
And you're gonna die. And that's fine. Did that just... Okay. Surprised that worked. Okay.
That's some bullshit. Bringing it back like that.
The wings are healing it.
Here for you.
Shit. I don't have a summon, even.
Help us out.
I'll raise you.
Let me take care of those wings for you. This time to take out the other.
Don't you dare stop now. One down, one to go.
Watch yourself.
It's not over yet. Anyone else?
Alright, Jesus. Alright.
What in the hell is going on?
What the hell are you doing, Angio? Okay, let's look at this church. This is one of the best arenas. If we ever get customizable arenas for VR simulator, I want this church so bad. Okay, let's look. Also, yet again, different skybox. But this one feels more like one torn sky, right? Like, so, okay. So there's this giant hole in the sky. Like the rift is all the way opened up. wherever we're at. So this is like a world that's dying. All the way torn up. Meteor is right there. But it's still the church. Like, the church is the last thing. Ignore the party that's just right here doing whatever. Are there any stamp bags? All right. That's kind of awesome.
Let's settle this once and for all.
Okay. Okay. This is definitely a ward. This is Aerith coded ward. Right? Now, but you might ask yourself, is this Aerith? Aerith doing this? She's the obvious answer, right? Because there's the church, there's these flowers, it's a ward, but you'd be wrong. It's Elmira's.
How about you cool off? All right, time to go all out. This is gonna stay. Whoa.
Okay, I love this. This is the only place you can use together as one.
Got me good. Cloud on it.
And Cloud comes in like... So Cloud helps him here in this battle. Like, spiritually. So this is the most DMW coded thing. Okay. So you'll look at together as one. Okay.
Nice move.
Okay, and this battle's a little easy. Let's see. Remake. He has a command called remake.
Not going down that easy.
Okay.
Bye now. Gotcha.
Okay, we'll do his... Okay, Synergy needs one more. Okay. Which we will cure ourselves with. Because... So that was together as one. We have a Synergy... Okay, notice the three... Like, it looks like the 3 bars. Okay. Okay. Then, okay, we'll do... Those are currently lightning, so wind. Oops, shit. Okay. Once you get to Yuffie, Caitlin, we should check out this battlefield, dude, to make sure if it's different at all. No, it's the same, just with more live streams swirling around. Oh, but with some more of the actual altar right here, right?
Nothing's gonna stop us.
Let's show it what we're made of.
I don't know how strong Storm's Fury is. Alright. Veggie straws. Okay, then we get here. And we're back here.
There you are. Sephiroth!
White Whispers. Okay, let's take a look. White Whispers, they come from there. Start battling. Oh, and then what's this? Distortive rainbow surrounding Sephiroth. And then Aerith wandering around. She comes from a similar portal, right? But white. From a space of white. It's like she walked out of a portal that had been... Remember the beginning of chapter, or I guess the end of chapter 17? The portal that Aerith casts, or the thing on, like it looks like she's walking out of that. Like this is connected to that spell cast. Then as she takes steps, the area converts. These scan lines, oops, are everywhere. And we're transported to this new, covered in water, right? Like, it's not just the Earth that's covered in water.
Let's end this. Together.
And so we're in this Kingdom Hearts style water thing. Water being representative of Aerith, of being, you know, the water altar. The holy being cast. I think that's all connected. Holy is cast so that this scene can take place. And so Cloud's soul can be effectively saved from the corruption.
I underestimated you.
I saw what you did back there, Cloud.
I saw what you did back there. Thank you. So she is aware of what Cloud did with his willpower, right? Like, he created that fractured, that splinter, you know, where his hopes became manifest within the planet, at least to him.
This ain't over.
Right. Okay, let's finish this.
And he uses Grip of Fate and literally casts, sends a whisper at you.
Come on, whatever.
What do you make of this, Cloud? Is any of it real? Or is it all just a fever dream?
Don't even bother. That shit won't work on me. Now you...
Let's end this, Cloud.
All right. Keep it together.
One more shot. Go on. It's your turn.
My turn. Shall I sever your fate?
Get him. Why don't you lead the way?
Ain't dead yet.
How can you want this, Sephiroth?
Enough. Your part is played.
How can you want an eternity of loneliness?
How can you want an eternity of loneliness?
Shit. Aerith, you ready?
As I'll ever be. You can do it.
Gotta be careful. Get ready. All right. Aerith,
Don't give up now, you guys.
how's that?
And catch.
Defy. Now.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm coming. You've got this. Keep it up.
Come on. Take the lead.
I'll take care of him. You can do it.
Oof.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, dog. Uh-oh.
I'm feeling pretty weak. Get him!
Darkness falls.
Oh, shoot. Oops. I forgot.
I'll finish this.
Oh no! Okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. I kind of dilly-dallied a little. It still stuck, so you can't skip. But at least this is better.
Look at this. There.
I'm sorry. I underestimated you.
Yeah, I underestimated you. Not Cloud. Aerith.
I saw what you did back there, Cloud.
Maybe later. This ain't over.
Okay, let's finish this. Try using it.
Back to the plan.
Buckle up. It's fine. I'm okay.
What do you make of this, Cloud? Is any of it real? Or is it all just a fever dream?
Don't even talk. That shit will work. All right.
Can you handle them?
Let's finish this.
Here goes. That's it.
I actually think I'd benefit from Radiant War too.
It's your turn. This one's for you. So it's my turn?
My turn.
That's it. How can you want this, Sephiroth?
Be gone. Your part is played.
How can you want an eternity of loneliness? I'm feeling pretty weak. No need to panic. It's your turn.
I got it.
I'll take care of him. This one's for you. Get him.
You ready?
As I'll ever be. Gotta go for it now. I won't let you down.
Enough. Back to the plan.
One more shot.
Yeah, okay, with Tempest Venus, I do want to look at him doing this. This is a cool one. Tempest Venus, so Time Ender. To finish time. Look at all of these whispers that just chill. His army of corrupted Cetran soldiers. Probably corrupted by the Shadowblood Queen, aka Genova. Oh shoot. Okay. This is too cool of a shot to not take some advantage of. God, photo mode needs help, though. Oops.
Why is he laughing?
Because he knows this isn't over.
He knows this isn't over. Oh man, this is a good shot. Sorry, gotta, do something for the screenshots.
Ready?
Oh my God, they held hands. When is she gonna become pregnant? Wow. In order to make them hold hands, they had to merge the models. Look at that.
Everybody's waiting.
Yeah. Slight uplifting, everybody's waiting. Going back to sleep. The most Advent Children coded scene. And then she fades into the live stream where she is. Where Omni Aerith is. Propelled by White Whispers are here too. So here she is. She's going, she's putting things together. She's putting the pieces together. That includes this one.
So this is it, huh? Time to say goodbye.
For now.
See ya.
Smell you later. Just Aerith's lifeless body right here. Just floating. Just floating. In a sea of whispers. And this is the montage of them mourning. We see Yuffie crying, all of them, and then Cloud just back here like, hi, everything's fine. She's totally still here. Why are you guys flipping out? And so we're sort of assuming this is from his perspective, and he sees White Whispers here, you know, but they don't seem to. You know, so I think part of the reason why he still has a connection, one is because Aerith willed it. Two, I think his own contact with the white materia is part of why he's seeing things a little differently. And step into reality. Nobody else around. His music's very beautiful here.
Aerith. Wake up.
Get its tentacles back in you? Yeah, me too. Okay. He's awake here. No one else is around. Even like free cam shenanigans aside, they're out of view. He's breached into this other space. And let's explore this segment a little bit. They're all sad. And if we look around here, Cloud's model's missing, that's fine. But let's look, where are we? Right? And this is really its own place. It's its own environment. We don't know if this will connect at all. But we do see some Black Whispers back here. You know, or at least the kind of purple smoke that's affiliated with them. And the implication is that Aerith is down here, you know? How deep does this go? Is there an Aerith model rendered here? It's pretty deep.
stay here forever. We'd best get moving.
That materia is long
Sounds
gone.
good.
Okay, this is a pre-rendered movie, by the way. You can't freecam this part. This is him flashing, so he's getting a flash of what really happened right there. A painful flash. And then we see Aerith right here. Now, if this were the only place we saw Aerith, I'd be like, oh, that's Genova, right? Because this is ominous and creepy. The music has like weird sort of Genova motif undertone. We get that green flash that makes it seem like, oh, he remembered and then he's in pain. And that green flash is usually like a Sephiroth flash.
I'll see you off.
I think this is adorable, by the way, that Sid picks up Kate Sith. Sid's real confused. And then right here we've got this. This is a weird interaction, right? Obviously, it's only him that can see it, you know. But he's got that little smirk. Little creepy smirk. Things are okay. You didn't fuck up. She does too. These bizarre light vertices.
Tifa. Come on.
It makes a point to focus on Aerith's face right there too, which is interesting. That's from Tifa's perspective. They're walking off to God knows where. And we have Claudia here, I mean Rufus, in this nerfed S version of the Shinra HQ.
I have to admit, you were quite the man. Who, me?
It is interesting that he has Mako eyes, huh?
I guess not. Anyway, you haven't seen Viceroy Saruf, have you? He failed to show at an important event. Made us look like fools.
Because he was not subjected
Maybe he
to
would have
Mako.
If you'd spent some money on that set.
He's a P0 soldier.
Ah, you're probably right. Rich kids do like things just so.
Did they warp his head? No, they didn't.
Still got results, though, even without him. Resistance elements are more fired up than ever.
You know, Glenn, I'm on to you. This war is nothing but a ploy to distract me from Sephiroth.
How very astute. Regardless, the plan is already in motion. Our promised land will become reality. Our father's dream, accomplished by his son.
I want the real thing, not some imitation.
But an imitation is all you deserve.
Hmm.
In the back, just like old times.
In the back, just like old times. So the implication is that Glenn, IRL, is shot in the back by Rufus at some point that we haven't seen in the EC timeline. Id Lickbill, yeah, that is yours. Mine would be what would be mine be? That's hard. Okay, so there's this planetary war here. Weapons. So, okay. So I think what this is supposed to mean is that Sephiroth corrupts the weapons. But something, and that these are supposed to be the Sephiroth whispers. But somebody was trying to tell me that these are gray whispers. These are not the actual black whispers. I think they are, and that's why the weapons like activate the huge materia and it like makes them go away. Wow, some gnarly pop in. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, we're in the church. Okay, this is just straight up the church. We've been here before. How much did they bother to load of Midgar? Let's find out. Okay, the outside. All right. Flower cart. Okay. Okay. Probably not going to find a stamp hidden anywhere here. Because it looks like it's literally just the church. No skybox even. Because of the things that rendered with it. This is the water altar. Holes and stuff for Nibelheim later. Those trees in the background from the Forgotten Forest. All right.
Did I? Nah, I couldn't have dreamt that. It all felt way too real. Just as worlds unite, so too do they part. But who's to say they can't unite again?
Who's to say they can't unite again? Does restoring the live stream restore those errant worlds? This is a very relaxed sit right here. Dude is just chilling. Just absolutely chilling. Okay. Now, big whisper dome. And yes, there is a bunch of stuff missing in the background. But we know why. It's not because it's not there. It's because that's just how they load cutscenes. All right. So there was a theory that the world had changed. Delta Sin had noticed it, but really it's just that, you know, this is the end game map. All the assets are loaded. That looks cool. So, but the most significant thing here, I think, is that it seems as if the whispers were visible to maybe others, but I think what, well, one, okay, where is this whisper dome? It's just nowhere. But I think what we're getting an indication of is that the reunion is in full force now. All these guys are gonna be going straight to the mountain, hardcore, and the whispers will help them do it. The black whispers, anyways. And then here we go. This is the pre-rendered movie. There's the... This is the Final Fantasy theme being hummed by somebody.
Can you not raise it just a wee bit higher?
Okay, so what the hell is he holding, right? He's holding an empty materia. Okay, so this isn't Genova. You can't convince me that this is Genova. This Aerith.
So, what Aerith actually do anyway? Well?
So that is an actual, like, that wasn't really an unresolved plot point, and really it was like, oh, did Holy work? What did she actually do? What are the mechanics of the white materia? We don't really find that out until the end of OG, that it was like all of that stuff went to kind of help or collect against the black materia, but the live stream came and helped. It being the final kind of question of this game, I think, is an indication that what Holy does and what the specifics of these two extreme materia do are going to be fleshed out and explained in a way that fills in the gaps of the story, right? Like, why does Aerith have future knowledge in part 1? You know, what is going on with this Omni Aerith, right? Why does Aerith say, like, you'll like the future me? You know, I think you'll like her in Costa del Sol. Like, there's an indication that maybe what Holy really did was empowered Aerith to become, you know, this maiden who travels the live stream, who travels the planet.
And with that, we are cleared for takeoff.
Finally.
It's not fair.
Yuffie's sad, right? Aerith is there. Aerith is here. This is not Genova shit happening right here, you know. I get why you would think that from the previous weird little delusional thing.
Aerith?
You know, in Red 13. This is genuine, right? But this fucking materia. He reaches in, pulls out the other one, the black materia.
The hell?
Like the Philosopher's Stone in Harry Potter.
The reunion.
Hey, you coming or what?
Yeah.
Then he does
One sec.
this cool shit. Tarnishes the Buster Sword with that shit.
You have to promise not to look up.
I wish I could free cam during CG.
Don't look up.
Well, now I gotta look.
They clearly
Fine,
don't see it.
But don't let it get to you.
Don't let what get to me?
It's not real. Just an illusion.
The sky isn't real, guys.
Now let's go get Sephiroth. He's hiding up north.
North.
Trust me, he is. Soldier's intuition.
Oh, yeah? Better hope you're right.
All right, fine. We trust you. Just remember, we got everything riding on this. And that's a load you'd best be ready to carry.
No heavy loads. We're close to capacity as it is.
Don't worry about me. I can handle it.
He's genuinely worried. They both are.
Take care.
I mean, you theoretically have
Gonna be okay getting
one
back?
about like 100 pounds of extra capacity you don't have to worry about
And
now.
If I said I wasn't? Don't worry. It's like a second home.
I guess. But what if something happens?
It's like a second home. Homecoming.
Then I'll send up smoke.
Thanks. I'll keep an eye out.
I'll put everything I've got into my prayers. I'll stop the meteor. And I'll leave the rest to you. Good luck.
Aerith,
I'll stop the meteor.
I will stop Sephiroth. Trust me.
You promise?
Promise.
It is wild that the last thing they do before the song No Promises to Keep is make a promise. And she's also clear, I'll stop the meteor, right? Nobody can see a meteor yet.
Walking city streets with worn cobblestones, listening to people rushing past to rhythms all their own. Goodbye. Life passing
Goodbye.
by, not thinking
No
that
promises await at Journey's End.
until
It's a cool way to end the game too. But like, if all the promises are kept, It'd be kind of weird. You know what I mean? Okay.
Say that it was destiny, but not what could it be that drew you towards me? Could it be chance?
Oh man, it sounds good. Oh, listen, it's a bop. It's a banger when it's this fast. I wonder if part 3 is gonna have more pianos songs. I'm surprised like Hollow and No Promises to Keep wasn't playable. Okay. Yo, thank you, Skittles. Okay, let's what do I okay, all that I'm missing for platinum is actually these. I've done everything else, so I should probably do these eventually. But I will start doing those like tomorrow. But in the interim, I'll get these mods fixed up and maybe ready for release. So anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, the ending's still really good to me. I haven't swayed too much. There's some things that I think are a little different than when I first beat it. Like I think that it's not delusional specifically. It's not Aerith creating a delusion. It's that Aerith is creating a different. I think that Cloud has enough willpower to create a different world within the live stream. And even though it's like temporary and fated for doom, that this like kind of shared space between Aerith and Cloud will continue into part 3 until it all resolves itself. And Zack's going to be kind of the key to that. So I do think that even though this might kind of be equivalent, in the end, in terms of like who survives, that sort of stuff, I think there is some room where they're really going to stretch the boundaries of the story, and allow us more screen time with characters and more characterization in a way that doesn't make us feel like they're not gone, you know. And I do think we will see a lot less of Aerith, and we'll feel that. But, you know, I'm open to more. Very sus, she previously told Cloud to leave Sephiroth to her. Yeah. I think we'll see a lot more Zack, though, yeah. Zack's not going anywhere. I think one of the first things that will be revealed to us in trailers will be where Zack is, specifically. So, well, guys, this was fun. My internet survived, but I think somebody's probably gonna outside trying to cut it off. So, anyways, I may see you guys tomorrow, with more mods. Okay, love you all. Bye.